Hello YouTube, this is OJ Cubing, and today we're going to be making force cubes out of these Qiyi Warrior W. Wow guys, so I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. It took me 1 hour and 3/4 to do, which is quite a substantial amount of time, and I know that I'm going to have to spend even more time stickering up these puzzles. But yeah, I think they look absolutely amazing, and one thing I love about the Qiyi Warrior W is the bright colours. I think they come through really nicely. All of these cubes look really great, and I'm so happy to have them in my collection. And of course, they're only Dodo cubes at the moment. I've got this other Dodo cube, so I guess I've got 7 Dodo cubes now, but these just look particularly special, and I really like them. One of them I do want to point out is this white one here. As you can see, I've had to paint over on the centers because they had the logo as not a sticker but actually engraved into the center cap. And I've seen someone else who did a Qiyi Warrior W force cubes, and they ended up putting the stickers over it, and then you can still see the logo from beneath, and I didn't want that, so I decided to paint over it. Hopefully that's going to look alright in the end sort of force cubes. But in terms of my favourite, I mean, I quite like this green, it's quite nice, and the blue, well, that's a bit of a baby blue, but I still think it looks really nice. The yellow's definitely not my favourite, but I still quite like it. The orange looks quite funky, yeah, sure, but I think it's got to be my favourite. It's got to be the red here. And even though it's sort of a pinkish shade of red, it's a really nice sort of colour. They're all very vibrant. I'm really happy how they turned out. And I kind of just want to keep them as is, to be honest. But I will be making these into force cubes by stickering them up. And so let's get on with that now. Okay then guys, all my force cubes, as you can see, are now done. I've stickered them up and they look absolutely phenomenal. One thing I do want to point out is you can see these center stickers. I've actually had to cut all of those corners off myself because I tried it on the white one. I stuck the entire white sticker down and it overlapped over on the corners of this sort of center. And so with all the rest of them, I then went and sliced them off. And that took me quite a while actually. And so the stickering took about an hour as well. So in total, this project had probably taken me about 3 hours, which is quite a lot of time, I must say. But I'm very pleased at what we have got out of it. So we have a look at the white cube. It just looks like an ordinary white cube, to be honest, but some of the center stickers look a bit off because, especially this one, let's say, because I was sort of getting used to cutting them off. And this was sort of the tryout cube anyway, because I had to paint over the middle bit, and so I don't know whether this would be comp legal or what, but yeah, it's still one of the cubes of the 6. It's not going to be sort of removed from the family, I guess, so it's still quite a nice one. We then got the green one, and I think the green one looks really cool. The colours are so weird with all of these cubes, actually, but yeah, that's the green one. It's a similar story with the orange. It looks quite funky, very weird colours everywhere. I do like this red on orange and the blue on orange particularly. And yeah, I think that one looks really vibrant and probably the funkiest of all of them. The blue is probably my favourite. I really like all of these colours on it. I think the blue matches quite well. The red blue looks nice. That looks nice. That looks, okay. And the orange looks alright. And then the white is obviously just white. And so I think blue must be my favourite out of all of them. Now, the yellow is my least favourite, but that's just because I don't like the colour yellow. But let's have a look at it anyway. That's enough of that. I don't really like the colour yellow. And then red is probably the strangest, just because of this side here. Actually, it looks like there aren't any stickers, but as you can see, there are. And it's kind of blended into the side of the cube, so that makes it look really weird. And here are all the other colours. Again, that looks a bit weird. And that looks quite a weird shade as well. See, all the color comparisons are just so abstract, and you don't get them on black cubes, so that's really cool. And I have tried doing a multi-blind with all of these. I actually did all 6 of these cubes plus my Volk and my Oolong, so that was 8 cubes attempted, and I solved all 8 of them, so that must be really good. And I'll probably be taking these 5 to do multi-blind at the World Championships, so stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much all I got to say for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!